Welcome back, everyone, here to Live Now from Fox. We're going out to another live event here for you, all in the mix right now. Taking you out to Chicago, where the Chicago Police Union holding a rally at City Hall there. This is the battle between the union versus the Chicago mayor there, Lori Lightfoot, all on vaccine mandates. If you remember, in the last couple of weeks, the police union telling its members, hey, you don't need to get a vaccine. It's not a mandate there, even though the city says all city employees, including fire and Chicago police officers, need to be vaccinated. So let's listen right here to this rally happening live, raw and unfiltered right here. You can see we go through several different stories here a day in the hour, keeping it all fresh for you as it's coming up. Don't worry, we got you covered right here on Live Now from Fox.
For union rights. The people behind me are not just CPD members. They're firefighters, they're plumbers, they're laborers, they're streets and sand workers, you name it. It's unions across this city who have come out in support of what we're trying to do here. This council was never designed to be a rubber stamp, but it has turned into that. Alderman Tabaris has, powerfully said we need to take the control back from the mayor. This city council was always supposed to be, as I just said in public speaking, where the mayor puts forth policy just like a board of directors, and then has to get the support from the voting members to make that policy a reality. That did not happen yet again for the umpteenth time, whether it was Richie Daley, Rahm Emanuel. Richie Daley bulldozed mixed field with a blink of an eye because he thought it was the right thing to do and didn't get anybody's approval. And everybody lost their minds, shame on him, and they were right. But they went on with business as usual. Rahm Emanuel got rid of our retiree health care benefits with a stroke of a pen, because that little tyrant thought it was the right thing to do. And again, there was some pushback for a while, but it was business as usual. This is clear, another example of a mayor overstepping her boundaries and saying, this is going to be new policy, take it or leave it. Whether you believe in vaccines or not has always been the secondary argument in this fight. This has always been about union protections and the city's obligation to come to the collective bargaining table and negotiate what these policies are going to look like, especially when it affects people's paychecks. They have resisted. Everybody's collective bargaining agreements has cutouts in it for discipline, for suspensions, for that. The city's policy was clear. This was a non-disciplinary compliance status from the get-go. That is supposed to be negotiated, especially when it turns into a no-pay status. That is at the heart of all of this. The city gave us an ordinance, or gave us a policy, and that policy was different than what CTU has. It's even different than what that CFD has. You shouldn't have different policies across the board for different unions. It doesn't, you don't have to look any farther than the initial statement that anybody who got a vaccine and worked for the city would get an extra personal day, except for sworn law enforcement officers, because we were the loudest voice in the room. And she wanted to make an example of us. Again, CTU does not have a portal. CTU is encouraging their members to get, or CPS I should say, to get vaccinated. And at some point they may address it as a mandate or a portal. CFD simply has a portal. You don't comply, here's your letter, you're not in compliance, come back when you're in compliance. They take our members to a new level. They literally then walk them around to another room where they get a direct order from an exempt rank member, and shame on every single one of them participating in this process. And not just the ones that participated in the process. By your silence, you are complicit in this process. Every exempt rank member could have stood up and said, this isn't right, we're not doing it. Let Brown and Carter do the mayor's dirty work, because that's been who's doing it for the last year and a half. But that hasn't happened. That coward has no ability to give the direct order himself, so he has other people do it. But we are going to keep outing the exempt rank members who are doing that. And it's quick how quickly they forget that they were afforded the protections of, whether it was the FOP or whether it was the Sergeants Association, the Lieutenants Association, or the Captains Association. They were afforded union protections for most of their career. And now when they're in the exempt rank, they're ordering our members to now give up those protections that they hid under for so many years. every association, including the lieutenants and captains, some of them still belong to. I can tell you, we're going to go through the rolls, and any exempt rank member who is still an FOP member is going to be brought up on charges and thrown out of Lodge 7. Two last things. I want to thank everybody, each and every one of you, for coming out. I like to throw their own words back in their face. Together we can. And my body, my choice. But lastly, I'll just say this. The city and the police department has continually tried to control the trickle of how many officers are in a no pay status, so it doesn't seem so bad. But I am telling every officer who is willing to go through the process, disobey an illegal direct order, and go into a no pay status to not wait your turn and show up tomorrow at 35th and Michigan Human Resources at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we're going to see just how many officers we're really talking about that this city can literally lose in a blink of an eye if this mandate doesn't change sooner rather than later. And Human Resources also takes care of fire. So if there's 1,000 people on the second floor of 35th and Michigan tomorrow, maybe they'll realize how dumb this policy was from the get-go. And to the alderman upstairs,
go straight to the third step.
We literally are going to be taking a report card, and we are coming for your chairs in 23, the same as we're coming for hers. Thank you.
Huge applause right there, feeling like a concert there at City Hall. Chicago police members there in the union fighting back against the vaccine mandates there. You could hear the roar, and you know that they could hear it upstairs in their offices. The alderman, the city of Chicago mayor there, and so many more there. So the point that they're trying to make is, hey, last year, if you remember, during the pandemic, first responders were really, they were put to a higher pedestal. They were honored. A lot of people were respecting them. We're talking about nurses, talking about doctors. Remember, there was flyovers happening for these nurses and, of course, for first responders as well. Now, fast forward a year later, if people are not getting the vaccine that is mandated, they're not getting applauses. They're being sent to the door. They're shown the door there. So that is the point that they are trying to make there with that rally, saying, hey, how come last year we were big time supported? Now this year you want to kick us to the curb. So that is just some of it. We are going to see what happens from this mandate. Can the city of Chicago, who we know every weekend is facing multiple shootings there in that city. In the summer months, you were seeing 40 to 50 people shot. That was just on a Friday and Saturday. So what's going to happen if you lose more and more officers because you're going to be firing them? We will see what happens with that. You're watching Live Now from Fox, always in the mix.